Most mehetünk arra is, vagy mehetünk erre is? Menjünk erre. Oh wow. No, bocsánat.
Think we should head upstairs?
Jó napot kívánok, lootot szeretnék. Köszönöm szépen, köszönöm szépen.
A lighthouse, huh?
Itt lehet menteni is.
So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But
Senkiben
she's
sem
got
bízunk,
something
így van.
important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Ja, elég érdekes, hogy attól függetlenül, hogy ennyire nem jól sikerült a Kollektíva 2 indítása, mégis ragaszkodik hozzá. Ugye? Amúgy tök durva, mert onnan jöttünk, azon a hídon mentünk át a múltkori streambe, ott mentünk le valahol, és ugye itt végig mentünk azon a Bunkerovicson, és ott jöttünk most föl, ott harcoltunk a Himbálnával, és akkor jöttünk erre. Milyen szépen lehet követni, hogy honnan jöttünk, tök durva. Zébor, hello, hello, hello. Micsoda kis gombaház? Ja, az a ott szokott lenni a töltő. Ez az. Véletlen pont nyitva maradt az ablak. Micsoda porszívó. Gyors egy zuhany. Jó. Igen. Francba. Gyűlölöm, amikor rohadt hangosan klattyog az óra. Főleg, mikor hálóba bent van az óra, és nem tudsz elaludni, mert azt hiszed, hogy atombomba fog mindjárt robbanni.
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Now sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
Na, semmi gond, és elsőre természetesen odaugrottam. Easy game. No bug. Most már csak azért is. Kitartást Enci menni fog, legyőzöl mindenkit is. Én nekem nagyobb ellenségem van, hidd el, úgy hívják, hogy gravitáció. Elsőre, mindenki látta, fixen elsőre. Jó, na. Megérte, ja nem. Na, gyerünk barátom, ugorj be az ablakon. Úgy. Na várjál, föl vagy le? Lefelé, mert ott van loot. Rap. Mármint, hogy erre nyílik, aha. Tudtam.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
Aha, itt van itt egy tévé. Le lehet ülni. Üljünk le tévézni, persze. Oh. Ajvé.
I believe that the
Zuhanum!
unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Falatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kind of like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits.
Wow.
So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
Jó mélyre megyünk amúgy, haló. Ez van úgy a világító torony alatt? Azaz igen. Itt a csaj. Itt a csaj-e? Na ide figyelj, csaj-e, majdnem megdöglöttem miattad, csak mondom. Nekem hiába vagy itt ilyen Twitch hajú, meg minden.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3.
Okay,
Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just
Szóval
the same old chain of
tudja
command, but on a
irányítani
virtual
elvileg a
network. What's
kollektíva
so awful
kettőn
about
keresztül
that?
az embereket.
Come on, see for yourself.
Pihenj egyet, Enci, menni fog az. I've got questions.
I've got questions. How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well,
Ő itt
I used to.
dolgozik. Régenben
Only
így dolgozott.
Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
És hol is vagyunk
Where
egész
are we?
pontosan?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The
Okay.
Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special
Macron, hello,
department
hello.
here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead
Na,
on.
let's go. Jó. Szóval van valami technology, ami régebben önkénteses jellegű volt, azt mondta. Mehetünk? Jó, menjek előre, értem. Nagyon nagy a küszöb, lépek egyet. Megint blackoutunk lesz? Ja, nem, átváltunk
Well,
cinematikba.
are you ready?
Készen állunk el.
Disable polarization.
Mi a húgykő?
Fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. the volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective.
Oh,
The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all
voltak a
survived.
kísérleti
Their
alanyok a
consciousness
Kollektíva
is now in
2
an imaginary
fejlesztésénél.
world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Whoa.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. God damn you, jump!
Ha mindenki elkezdett ugrálni, nagyon jó. Tess, jóra van. Ne, te otthon ne ugrálj most, nem jó?
Why
Ne.
do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
A szabad akarat, ugye? Az szűnik meg teljes mértékben. És
We
nem
gotta
tudnak róla.
stop this.
Stop this.
Ők jól érzik
That's what
magukat.
Victor was trying to do. You got in his way. And now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
Köszönöm szépen. Mondták már, hogy idióta vagyok. Amúgy.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
Hétfőn?
All this is really hard to swallow.
Hű, srácok, 3 napunk van, hétfőn lesz a izé.
But I'll help you.
Indítása.
Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
Yes, I
After
am.
what you just showed me. Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Oké. Tehát akkor a főnökünk ellen fordulunk.
P3. The mind is never free.
Anna de Armas, te beszélsz hozzám? Itt vagy? Anna! Itt nincs itt. De, gondolom, ti nem hallottátok itt. Abszolút itt.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment.
Nincs
Victor
jól
and I risked
karakterünk, valami
everything
van.
and you know the rest.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Sergeant. You won't even remember a thing.
Semmire nem fogunk emlékezni. Ugye azt tudjuk is, hogy nem emlékszik semmire a
Hallucinations are
háború
serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably
utántól
help
vannak emléke
if everything ends
igazából.
well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
Listen, about Victor,
Szóval az van,
What?
hogy
Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently?
kicsit
Will
levettük
you
a
now
fejét a
tell me that you're
pasidnak.
sorry?
De nem harag,
What?
nincs harag, ugye?
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor, no other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
Az mi az, ami ott lebegik?
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
Hát amikor megvettem a szőnyegemet, én is örültem neki, de azért ez egy kicsit túlzás.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster!
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Nagyon jó a kilátás, igen, abszolút tetszik. Ja, nem. Hát igen, itt... ott a kontaktlencse, igen. Hát ha az kiesik, az nagy gond. Egyszer én is elhagytam, nem volt jó. Jaj. Menjünk, itt sok a bolond. Igen. Hep. Sziasztok emberek, hello! Illik elköszönni, nem? Figyelj Larissa, maradj itt, légy szíves, én kicsit lootolok, jó? Tehát, hogy vannak ilyen ellenállhatatlan vágyak, ez például egy ilyen. Mindenkinek van valami, ugye? Na, akkor én most itt kiporszívózom, amit lehet, ugye? Ó, igen. Yes. Come to Papa. Hello, itt van. Jaj, várja, még egy láda ott van. Ne lassítsál be, hát hagyj mennek kiszedni a ládából a cuccot. Na, megint a karácsonyi fényeket látok,
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Anna?
Fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah.
Így is lehet fogalmazni, igen.
Do
Honnan
you know what
tudja?
this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Vossot polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. Doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Vossot polymer extension?
The Vossot polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself?
Yourself?
And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Me? Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major.
Történik?
If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
Rólam? Nem, rólam nincsenek feljegyzések. Nem, én nem csináltam semmit. Ami Egerbe történt, Egerbe marad, jó? Légy szíves, nem, hát... hűha, jaj, rólam feljegyz... De az nem úgy volt, a letartózta... Jaj. Így élő adásban ez kiderül?
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Cheriton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Szia Kati, hello. Kitartást és jó pihenést.
Charles, are you there?
Eltűnt Charles.
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Cheriton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On
Szóval az a doki...
Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles Zaharov...
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline, I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
Szóval a kollégája, a doki, tehát a főnöknek a kollégája egy másik doki, aki fejlesztéseket csinált, annak a tudata került bele igazából a kesztyűbe. Tehát a kesztyű valójában... Értitek? Tehát, hogy Finkel az Einhorn. Einhorn az Finkel. Hogy így mondja.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
És hogy lehet ilyen nyugodt
How
ezzel
can you talk
kapcsolatban?
about this so calmly?
To me, Cheriton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
Érdekes. Szia Zsoltika! Zsoltika írja, hogy most töltöm le a Hogwarts-ot, kíváncsi leszek rá. Jó játékot majd hozzá, nagyon-nagyon klassz lett szerintem. Én hát legalábbis, hogyha figyelted az elmúlt hónapban, hogy mi történt, tudod, hogy nagyon-nagyon imádtam azt a játékot. Többféle vége is lehet a játéknál, majd kiderül, hogy nekünk mi lesz, meg hogy lesz, és közben Pipilu Pupuhulu, vagy valami nagyon hasonló, köszönöm a követést, üdvít, hello. Na, let's go inside.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
Pipilu.
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Most azt hitték, hogy ő nem ő.
Welcome, Cheriton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Oké. Tehát különböző feljegyzések vannak, 42 egész pontosan, vagy mennyi. Rólunk. Aha. És loot is van. Ez mind nagyon fontos. Jó, csak szép sorjába, előbb a loot, aztán a szórakozás. Itt nagyon sok asztal van. Jaj. Mamma mia. Jó, ez egy számító. Én itt kimennék pipilni egyet, kicsit kell, de nem mindegy. Előbb a loot. Szóval ilyen audio felvételeket kell amúgy megtalálnunk majd. Vagy mi. Hoppá. Hát ha megkapom a végtelen loot achievement-et. Jó, na és akkor most kéne nézni azt, hogy ezt ki nem lootolta ki. Szóval, hogy hol vannak a felvétel? Felvétel. Ott is maradt még 2 asztal, és ott fönt van valami. Itt is láttam. Aha, itt van egy, nézzétek csak. És akkor ezt tegyük ide. Na lássuk, ez micsoda.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Aha, tehát klinikailag konkrétan hullák voltunk, és hát így kicserélgettek rajtunk így dolgokat. Hát volt némi szerviz. Olajcsere. Mi egymás? Hát azért tudjátok, amikor elviszitek a kocsit is a szervizbe, akkor átesik némi karbantartáson. Hát itt ez történt meg a testünkkel. Oké. Fönt találok még, gondolom én. Hopp, nem itt, hanem itt. Aha, ott van. Jó. Egy újabb felvétel.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
Igen, kicsit ellentmondásos, hogy ahhoz képest, hogy amúgy igazából ugye megmentették az életünket, és azt csinálnak, tehát hogy igazából pórázon vagyunk, és azt csináljuk, amit mondanak, ahhoz képest egy kicsit eléggé most szabad úton vagyunk, hogy így mondjam, már mint hogy a saját útunkon járjuk, és nem nagyon azt csináljuk, amit mondanak, mert már rég úton kellene visszalennünk a Sechenovhoz, vagy hogy az anyámba hívják a főnököt, és mégiscsak most itt így utána járunk, hogy mégis mi a manó történik. Tehát mégsem vagyunk olyan jó katonák.
Let's give this one a spin.
Na lássuk.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories.
Hello.
Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
Aha,
With
tehát nekünk
Voskhod,
nem is
we
emlékszünk
can send
semmire.
the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
Wow.
I'm afraid
Szóval
there
bármikor
is.
átkapcsolnak minket.
Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with
Ja,
the
ja.
push of a button.
Egy gombnyomásra. Amikor
And
abban a
my
képzeletbeli
body.
világban voltunk, akkor
Your
az
body
elménk,
will kill whoever he tells it to.
közben pedig a testünket irányítva bárkit ugye ott
Fucking horseshit.
megöltek.
What
Azért
about
volt
the
az, amikor
hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No.
ki voltunk ütve, mindenki
Hallucinations are
meghalt.
just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
Konkrétan a felvételem van rajta. Nagyon nehezen akarjuk elhinni, hogy mi történik velünk, vagy mi történt velünk. De lényegében egy gyilkoló gépé tudnak változtatni minket
What's the
egy
plan,
gombnyomásra. Az agyunk kikapcsol, a testünket irányítva, meg mindenkit megölnek.
He's waiting for us at Jelomé. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So
Hagyjuk el
that's
az
how it is, Major.
akadémiát. Okay.
Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well... I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect
Nem
of
az
this injection
eszköz,
cannot
hanem
be
előtte az
undone.
injekció
Everyone
az,
who
ami
gets an
bekötti
injection will be part
őket.
of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that
Igen.
before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent.
Aha, egy ügynök volt a feleségünk is, Katya.
As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet
No,
and
va, va, va,
martial
va.
arts.
Na, va, va, va,
Are you
va.
trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is...
Az igen.
Shit.
A feleségünk, aki balettot és harcművészeteket tanult, ugyanúgy megsérült, és nem lehetett megmenteni a tudatát, és a tudását viszont azt ki tudta menteni a csávó, a főnök, és azért vannak az ikrek, az a két nagy robot, az valójában egy. Tehát ugye az a feleségünk, csak ketté van szedve, az egyik a balettos, a másik meg a harcososos. De mindegy, szóval értitek? Jesus.
Are we done?
Mehetünk. Tök jó vagyok, minden oké. It's
okay.
a go,
Let's
Mario.
go.
Hű, azért ez itt némi információ hamburger volt, amit most elfogyasztottunk, maradjunk ennyibe. Azért lefolytanám egy
I'm really sorry you had to go through all
margarita koktéllal, vagy valami. Ó, jaj.
No, not now. Not here.
Hát akkor csaj neked annyi ezek szerint. Ha mi átkapcsolunk automatik módba, it's over. Hát a tudatunk az megint csak bekerült a limbóba. Valószínűleg a testünkkel meg éppen azt csinálnak, amit akarnak, tehát most valószínűleg éppen kinyírjuk a csajszit.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy.
Aha, hát.
Each book from my father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
Ez a te gyilekted?
It's human greed and human greed. People have
Ja nem, ez egy kalapács.
themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all flawed. Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality and the lie of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective.
Hello!
Science will start to flow within the minds of all the citizens of a unified nation. A great scientific union that encompasses the entire globe. Collective is the hand of goodness, and it is ready to embrace all mankind. Lift up your head and open your eyes, my boy.
Látom, kukac.
Stand the weight of a mind deprived of knowledge better than anyone else.
Holy shit.
Collective will lead humanity to the apex of evolution, without internecine strife, without falling into...
Lenyomtam a csávót véletlen. Pedig csak közelebb mentem a széléhez. Áj, kár, bocs, nem akartam leszkippelni a dumát.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be lifted very soon.
You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me, how am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Hopp, Larissa kapta.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything will do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
Nagyja a best. Ne szarakodjatok az anyóssal, látjátok, mert előveszi a kanalat, azt nagyon csak titeket.
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton? You devil! You're alive!
In a sense. An evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zina this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
Katinka!
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is. Whatever, lady. Why don't you show me what's in that arsenal of yours?
Sonny.
Let's do this shit. Use the cable to get down to Chen Main. Nagyon jó, nagyon jó, nagyon jó. Mentünk először is. Shaving data. Na, és akkor...
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, Sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Hűha! És még a zene is így eléggé passzolt itt a szituációhoz, igen. Nagyon jó. Na, hát egy kicsi fejlesztés még így belefért, aztán most azt nézem, hogy mennyi lőszer és mi egymás van nálunk, amivel hát ha hatékonyan remélhetőleg fel tudunk szállni itt a szembe kerülő dolgok ellen. Ez nem kell. Legyen a tűz helyette, a tűz az mindig jó, a tűz. Hogy ennyi HP töltő, hát nem kell egy HP, legyen egy ilyen is. Ez az? Ez a hűtő, ez nagyon, nagyon beteg. Amikor már a hűtő is megizzaszt, igen. Ja. Én szólnék az anyósnak, majd rendbe teszi a hűtőt. Hát az biztos. Szóval még egyszer köszi szépen Cicmic a 100-as csírt. Köszi a támogatást. Na, még egy mentést így ráhajintunk.